maintain an intensity for 60 minutes in a game, and I thought we had good energy, and I thought we played with good intensity throughout the game. We made a lot of great plays in the game, made a lot of very good plays in the game. Obviously, there's always things that, you want to improve on, and things that we need to work on, and we'll go to work on that. But this is something that I would like to build on, for our team. I was really excited about the students staying for the game and cheering our players. I know our players really appreciate that. I appreciate it. It sets up a tremendous atmosphere and environment, and it's really good for everyone to see, including recruits that are here and everybody that we have, great support from the students who, we like to play for. That's part of it. University of Alabama means a lot to a lot of people, and we certainly want to represent that in a first-class way, and we appreciate their support.
Okay, with that, we'll start with Nick.
How have you seen the chemistry between Bryce and Jaleel develop over the past few weeks?
It's great. I mean, Jaleel's a really good receiver, and they've practiced a lot together, and, Jaleel's been practicing really well. So I think that's something that, we've wanted to sort of develop, for our team this year, and we're excited about the way it is developing. And Jaleel's made some really good plays, and Bryce made some really good throws to him.
We'll go in the middle with Edwin.
Obviously a big night for Jameson Williams. Could you talk about his importance to this team, and also that his confidence and how he's adjusted to playing here at Alabama?
Yeah, he's been great. He works hard. He's a hard worker. He's a great competitor. He always wants to play on special teams. He wants to do as much as he can to help the team. I call guys like him, you've heard the term before, he's a dog. He loves playing. He plays hard. He plays fast. And he's got great speed. And I think that's one of the things that we loved about him and getting him here was he complemented our other guys because he gave us a great vertical threat, someone who could stretch the field. Not that we don't have other guys that can do it, but he has a lot of experience. Obviously, the kickoff returns 2 in one game was some kind of record, I'm sure. He's dangerous back there, and I think that JoJo had 2 great punt returns today too, and they both got called back because of penalties, which our players have to learn how to play penalty free. And but Jameson has been a real plus for our team and for the receiving corps.
Okay, we'll go to Zoom and Michael Casagrande.
Yeah, just wonder if you could assess the running game after tonight. Some big plays in the running game in the first quarter. What did you see from that?
Well, we made some big plays. I think, we broke some runs. I think our consistency in the running game is still something that, we probably need to, continue to work on, continue to improve. Again, we played a team that moved a lot up front, and sometimes it gave us some problems. But for the most part, we got a hat on a hat, and guys did a really good job. So I see progress being made. I see improvement. I think we just have to continue to build on that.
We'll go to Aaron Suttles.
You talked a little bit about Jaleel and what he did. We've also seen Cameron Latu sort of develop this season. One of those guys bring both him and Jaleel bring to the passing game. Does it sort of make things easier for Bryce when you got big targets like that?
No, I think that having tight ends that are capable of making plays, I've always said this, you've heard me say it before, that, tight ends are one of the best mismatch players you can have on the field because the people covering them aren't always the best guys. Sometimes they're linebackers, sometimes, a safety. So when you have guys that are capable of making plays in the passing game, I think it's a huge asset to the offense. And Cam has really come a long ways. He's got a lot of confidence. He's blocking well. Doesn't make many mental errors. He's really done a great job of catching the football. He's always had really good hands. But I think his confidence has really improved, and he continues to make plays. And I think it's important to us that those 2 guys are a big part of our offense.
We'll go to Mike Rodak.
What sort of progress did you see the defense make compared to last week?
Uh, I, look, I don't think the defense played with great poise the last 40 minutes of the game last week. I think guys got frustrated. I think they let the momentum of the game sort of get to them a little bit. And, you know, I think the thing we did today is we kept our poise, we kept playing the next play, we competed well in the game. They did some things like always it seems that, you know, we hadn't practiced in terms of a lot of the orbit motion and the options coming off of it. So we made some adjustments to that at halftime. You know, we played better. I still think there's some third down situations that we need to clean up and get better at. And obviously, you know, we were challenged to a larger degree a week ago. Not that we don't have all the respect in the world for Southern Miss and their players, but, you know, we played against a lot of good players last week, and we didn't play as well as we want, and I think the players responded to it very well today.
We'll go to D. Jackson.
Coach, you talked about responding from last week, and you said that you wanted your wide receivers to focus on getting into better space this week and causing separation. Can you talk about how they were able to break away this week, and also Bryce's ability to find those soft spots on the field, as well as even the interception, the perfect touch that he had tonight?
Yeah, well, the interception certainly wasn't his fault. You know, hit the guy right in the chest. And again, you know, we work on receivers catching the ball with their hands. We don't want them to body catch the ball. I think our receivers are improving in terms of, you know, being able to get away from man-to-man. But again, you know, we're going to play against more challenging type defensive teams that will challenge us in the secondary, challenge our ability to get separation. One of the things that we do in practice all the time is when we practice against each other, we play man-to-man half the time for the very reason that it makes 5 one-on-ones. So people have to be able to learn how to separate, and I think that helps our players on defense, but I think it also helps our players on offense. So, but it's something that we're going to have to continue to stress and continue to work on. But Bryce does an outstanding job. He's very instinctive. He understands what the defense is doing. He reads coverage as well, and he knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
We're going to finish up with Steven.
Coach, when you were recruiting Roydell Williams from Hueytown, what did you see in him then that would make him a successful running back here?
About the same thing you saw tonight. He's very explosive. He's got great speed. He's a good receiver. He's got power for his size. We've always thought Roydell could really be a great asset to our offense and a change of pace guy because of the speed that he has. He certainly played well tonight. I'm not big when guys fumble, and he fumbled in the Miami game, so that kind of set him back a little bit, I think, confidence-wise. But I think this game's a great game for him to regain his confidence and make a contribution in the future.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.